All right, guys. You know how I start my mornings every day. Gotta get my lemon water, get that detox going, get that apple cider vinegar in my system, cleaning me out, keeping me looking good, feeling good, keeping the skin looking tight, clean, you know, keeping me young. So today we got some news, man. Got some serious news to talk about. Backups on the Nintendo Switch. I'm pretty much talking about pirating, ROMs, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see, hold on.
Oh, my bad.
Or matter of fact, let me just stop this and restart it. Stop and restart. Tiggs, did you get a notification? Please let me know in the chat. Did you get a notification for this video, or did you just happen to be here, or just happen to scroll by and see me live? That's what I want to know, because no one is. You did get a notification. Okay, good, because Mikado didn't get a notification. All right, I'm not going to waste any more time talking about that. Can you go in the Discord and at everyone for me and let them know that I'm live, please, so I can continue the topic of this video? All right, guys, so sorry. What I was saying was that today I woke up, as you can see, got my lemon water and everything like I normally do, and I get on GBA Temp. Now, we're on GBA Temp right now. I see Skyers M releases a file to dump carts. So what that means is that he released something that allows you to dump your game cards onto your Nintendo Switch or onto a SD card where you have backups now of the games. So pretty much Nintendo Switch ROMs are a thing now. So I'm over on GBA Temp and I see, I'm scrolling through, it says that it should work more regardless of the firmware on the update portion of the card and the firmware of the Switch. So as you can see, Skyers is the guy who's created a lot of the Nintendo Switch hacking scene has been brought to light because of him and because of some of his work. Him and a couple of other people, Pluto and a bunch of other people as well. So like I was saying, he posted in his Discord, he said, completely aside from all of this, there are apparently NCA/game card dumping scripts floating around in private circles. In the interest of discouraging people from running dubious scripts with unknown authors, he put out his own flashcard dumping file so that you can get the download from on GBA Temp is right here. He says pretty much that it's worth noting that you can only decrypt games for version 1.0 up to version 2.30 due to the leaked master key. So that means that games that come with an update already installed on it, like Pokken Tournament for instance. Well, they say here that you can still use Pokken Tournament for some reason, but apparently games that require a higher firmware on the Nintendo Switch will not work. So pretty much the first year's releases all can be backed up and pirated onto the Nintendo Switch. You guys know I don't really support pirating, but it is news, so I wanted to bring it to you and let you guys know that you can officially now pirate games on the Nintendo Switch. If we scroll through here a little bit, you see people talking and just saying thank you to him and whatnot. And I mean, that is pretty astounding work, to be honest. It honestly is. But the reason why I don't support pirating is because if we all pirate games and Nintendo sees that we're losing sales and stuff, they're gonna stop making games and make a whole new console, and the Switch would just die out, and your money would have been spent for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a few of us to kill it for all the rest of us, but I know that there are people who can't afford certain games, or certain games don't even come out in their country or whatever, and that's their reason for wanting to pirate. Also, there's people that just want to have backups of their games to know for sure that they will be able to play their game in the future. A thing that I've noticed is that a lot of these companies are releasing these titles with 1 or 2 gigabytes on the actual Switch cartridge and then making you download the rest of the files from a server. Now, what that does is that does not ensure the longevity of the game, meaning that, say, 20 years from now, when people go buy that game or they secondhand own it or whatever, they go to download the game from the servers no longer exist, so they can't download the rest of the game, thus rendering the Nintendo Switch game cartridge useless, not able to play their games, not able to play stuff that they purchased. So I can see why there's a reason that this pirating games is important. That specific reason right there for preserving the actual games for what they are and not losing it 20 years from now. Like, look at the NES. All of that stuff has been pirated and whatnot, but I know that it didn't have to, but those game cartridges give out. They give out sometimes, they stop working and whatnot, and through time and wear and tear, you know, so people back it up so they make sure that they can continue having access to what they paid for. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and touch base on this. This is a little bit of homebrew news for you guys as well. We're going to jump into this. So you can update your games without updating your Nintendo Switch. Now, I know you're probably wondering how's that possible, because they give you a prompt that makes you update when you go to try to play a game or launch a game. It forces you to update the Nintendo Switch, and you have to remove that DNS thing. That's not the case. What you need to do is change your internet settings, remove the DNS numbers, and set it back to automatic just temporarily. And then you will go into the Nintendo Switch's secret menu, you want to call it, if you want to call it that, or whatever you want to call it. You pretty much are going to go in by powering down the console all the way, not putting it to sleep. Power it all the way down. You press both the volume up and volume down key, and then press the power button one time and continue holding the volume up and volume down key. A menu will pop up, and it will allow you a bunch of options like initialize the Nintendo Switch, update software titles on the Nintendo Switch, update the console as well, and reboot the console. Now, what you're going to want to do when you get in there is click on update software titles. What that would do is only update your video games and not update your Nintendo Switch. And this is very important if you're a user like me that has the Nintendo Switch on a 3.0 firmware, and you're not trying to update because you don't want to lose your access to your homebrew and whatnot, but you still want to play your games at the current version of what they are. Say like Zelda Breath of the Wild, you want to play it as the newest version. This will not work for multiplayer games because they require the most up-to-date version of the Nintendo Switch firmware, but I wanted to go ahead and at least let you guys know, in case there's anybody out there watching this that has a 1.0 Switch or has a 3.0 Switch or a 4.1 Switch and you don't want to update to 5.0, this is your workaround right here. It's located over on gbatemp.net. I know you probably don't want to sit around reading through all this stuff, so I summarized it for you and let you know, but if you would like to read the whole entire article or forum, feel free to go to gbatemp.net and look for the Nintendo Switch hacking scene. So that's all we got today. You guys already know that there's a homebrew app store on this website right here, switchbrew.com/app store. And when you get there, it pretty much shows you all of the apps that they have available as of right now. This isn't all of them. This is just the ones that they have backed up. So feel free to go ahead. If you have your Nintendo Switch hacked, go here, download some of these, run them, check them out, see what's what and whatnot. They have different categories located here on the side and whatnot, so that's pretty cool as well. But as you guys see today in Nintendo Switch news, the day after I get my Nintendo Switch, pirating releases. That's pretty freaking crazy if you ask me. And this is right after I'm saying, it's like making me eat my words. I'm saying I don't support pirating, blah, blah, blah. Then I wake up this morning, pirating is now available on the Nintendo Switch. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy.
That's the first thing you said to me this morning.
What?
The pirating.
Yeah, I know.
On Switch, I like turned around and you're like, yeah, the pirating is.
Hey, now, back to what I was saying. Pirating on the Nintendo Switch has officially happened. Those of you who are interested in pirating on the Nintendo Switch, I know there's quite a few of you. Now is your chance. Start backing up your cartridges. Start getting your copies, legitimate copies or illegitimate copies, up to you, however you want to handle it. Go ahead and get on this now. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch and you're planning to buy a Nintendo Switch, aim for getting that 3.0 software Nintendo Switch or that 1.0 Nintendo Switch, and do it ASAP. There's only so many of these on the market. They're going to eventually run out, and they're not going to have any more of these available pretty soon. I'm promising you that. And those of us that have hacked Nintendo Switches are probably not going to be willing to sell them. And if we are willing to sell them, it's probably going to be selling that jank for like $1,000. Just being straight up with you guys. That's about how much it's going to cost. They're going to be taxing. They're going to try to get that bank, get that bread. So look, make sure you get a 3.0 Nintendo Switch or a 1.0 if you have the option. Do not buy a 4.1 of Nintendo Switch at this moment, because there's no one has any idea when that the homebrew launcher is going to be available for that, or when it's even going to be released. But apparently they have it working behind closed doors. So it's actually working right now behind closed doors. So if you have a Nintendo Switch that's on 4.1, do not update, because they're apparently going to release this homebrew launcher for the Nintendo Switch 4.1 pretty soon. We don't know if it's going to be a month or 2 months, but they're working on some stuff back in private, in the privacy of their private circles. As you guys can see, they have private circles and whatnot. And I mean, rightfully so. They're not going to just put all their information public so Nintendo can patch it before they're able to release it to you guys. So just saying that if you're going to buy a Switch, now is the time. This is exactly when you need to be jumping on board ASAP before it's too late. Now I'm going to be covering more Nintendo Switch hacks here. Everything to do with Nintendo Switch hacks, anything new, anything relevant, anything worth talking about, I'm going to do it. So I want you guys to know, stay tuned, tune in, cut them notifications on if you want to jump in the live stream and give your opinions and talk and make your thoughts and whatnot public for everybody to see. But don't be like Jaden. Don't come in here talking smack. We're here to discuss the Nintendo Switch. We're here to discuss gaming. We're here to discuss positive things that we're happy and excited about. We're not here to talk crap and bring each other down. If you hate your life, stay away from this channel. That's all I got to say. I love you all. I love my life. I love being here in front of you guys, and I love you guys giving me this platform to stream on and to be a part of. So thank you guys for that, and I appreciate every last one of you. I hope you guys are as excited about this news as I am. I'm slightly excited knowing that I'm not going to lose any of my games now. What are your thoughts on it? Are you going to pirate them because you don't want to lose your games? Are you going to pirate just because you don't want to pay for it? Are you going to pirate the games just to try them out because they don't have a demo available? Or are you just pirating just for the hell of it because you're bored? Let me know down in the comments below, or let me know in the live chat right now. Yeah, I love you guys too, man. I know, I banished that man to the Shadow Realm. I'm sorry you guys even had to see me get ticked off like that, but I was starting to lose patience. I was seeing everyone in the Discord was already like arguing with this man, telling him to shut the hell up, telling him to screw himself or fuck off, excuse my language, telling him just shoo fly, don't bother me, leave me alone, no one wants to deal with your negativity or your trash talking. That's pretty much what everyone was saying to him in the Discord. This man couldn't even say happy birthday to Melissa. It's Melissa's birthday today. You know, we asked everybody to say happy birthday to her because she's the biggest contributor to and the biggest sponsor we have here on the channel. She's the reason that I've made so many returns back and I've put so many of my videos out. It's thanks to her supporting us. It's thanks to all of you actually supporting, but it's mainly thanks to those of you that are like Delta, those of you like Fivecraft, those of you like Melissa that actually you have a little bit extra money and you throw it my way. It really does support me and help me to make more content, and it encourages me to make more content, to know that I'm actually getting paid for doing what I love. So thank you all, man. I really appreciate it. And make sure you guys, if you're on the Discord, go say happy birthday to Melissa. She's the biggest sponsor, like I said. Show her some love. This is her special day, and I just want her to feel the love and positivity from us. And again, sorry you guys had to hear me diss that guy like that, but hey, some people just need to be told off. You know, some people, you keep being nice to them and you keep on being polite, they just need to be told off sometimes. So it is what it is. But I'm not going to tolerate anybody talking shit about my girlfriend or disrespecting women, period. I don't like that. And you're not going to talk about my mom. You're not going to talk about my girlfriend. You want to talk shit about me? Go ahead. Talk all the crap you want about me. Throw it my way. I'm a man. I can take it. Words don't bother me. If you ain't going to physically walk up to me and throw the hands with me, I don't care what you got to say about me. Just saying. Excuse all the ratchetness and all this animosity or whatever, but look, I love you guys again. Like I said, thank you everybody for tuning in. Peace out. Take care of yourselves and stay healthy, stay happy, Shinobis. Try to stay drama free. Deuces, everybody. I love you guys. I love you guys. Jaden, take his advice, man. You might get unbanned if you're lucky. Deuces, everybody. Peace out. What? I'm gonna see you in the next Shinobi News and Reviews episode with more Homebrew. Nintendo Switch Smash Brother.